Well, hello everyone, this is Joe Drums coming to you. I hope everybody out there is doing great. I'm doing awesome. I just wanted to make a video today and talk about a particular question that one of my subscribers had for me, and it was on the Roland OCTAPAD, the SPD-30. If you guys have one of these, if you're not too familiar with it, you might want to stick around for this video. Basically what the question was on hooking up an external pad to the Roland OCTAPAD and having it set up like either a snare drum or a bass drum or a cymbal or a percussion instrument. Anything you want, you can program it to do that. So I'm going to show you how to do that today, and let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so we're looking at the Roland OCTAPAD SPD-30, and as you can see, we have the right and left buttons here, which will actually go forward to through each kit. I'll go backwards if you want to go to the left. What we want to look at today is the menu button. If I push menu, you notice instrument comes up, effects, MIDI, others, list, setup, kit chain, USB, ambience, V-Link, system, and pad. First of all, we want to go to pad, and the way we're going to do that is actually use this particular knob right here. So I'm going to scroll until I get down to pad, and then right here you'll see three different buttons, and this button actually coincides with what it says on the screen, enter. So I'm going into that, enter. And all I have to do is hit this pad. This pad here is the PD-8, and there you go. You can hear the pad. That's the center, and then this is the rim. Then here's the center again, and then the rim. It's a dual zone trigger pad, so you have the center and then the rim. What we're going to do is set it up so that obviously you can see here now it's set up for a PD-8, and the pad type is right there. Sensitivity is at 8, threshold is at 5. I'm going to leave those because those are just generic. As soon as you select the PD-8, those pop up as those numbers. If you want to adjust them, you can adjust them to your liking. However, I'm not going to do that today. So again, what we want to do is just make sure we have that. And then we're going to hit the back screen, and that's going to go back to the main screen. We're going to click on menu again. This time we're going to click on instrument. So now we'll hit the enter button again, and we're in instrument. And you'll notice it says INST, INST, head, and the snare drum, SNR, is the section that we're in as far as the sounds that are built into the Roland kit. It's 007 is the number. How I can choose different ones is I can use this the right knob, and I can turn it left or right or up or down, and so I can choose whatever sound I want for the center pad. Right now it's set up for alt snare, but let's say I want to go to we're in the tom section now. We want to make sure we get snares. Let's try a marching snare. Here's 22, and all I got to do is tap the center, and there is a marching snare sound. Now I still have the original rim sound right here, Insta Rim. It's called Snare 008 Alt Snare Rim. There's that alt snare rim sound. I want to change that now. I can. Again, I just select the knob on the right, and I can choose and find something coincides with what I already have. There was a marching snare sound, so I'm going to do a marching snare rim, and we'll hear what that sounds like right now. Snare in the center, and that's pretty much it. I mean, that's all you do is you set it up to whatever one you want, and then you hit back and you're good to go. And now I have that as my snare sound. And the rim sound. If I want to go back and change that again, I can go back and change it just by selecting hitting menu. I'm already set up for instrument. I'll click the enter button again, and this time notice it says 22. I'll bring it back. I'm going to change it back to what I had before. For this particular pad, let's turn it to 7 again, I think it was. Alt snare. And then the rim is still set up for the marching snare. We're going to turn that back and scroll up. And we'll go to, let's see, there's the snares and the alt snare, which is number 8. And again, now I can select that, and there's the alt snare sound. And that is it. It's pretty easy to do. Hit back, and of course you can go into and save feature and built into this, but I'm just going to leave it as is because I want to keep that as my normal snare drum. Now you can go through each one of these kits as well, and you can also make your own kits as well on this and put whatever sounds that you have built into the Roland, or if you have ones you can actually install them on a flash drive and then select them through here, and that is a whole nother video, but I just wanted to talk to you today how to set up your external pad. And oh, and one more thing, by the way, notice when we went to pad, I used the left knob. I go to pad and I hit enter, and you'll notice that when I hit the external, notice it's in external. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have a bass drum set up for 1, the snare drum set up for 2, I have a cymbal for 3, and for 4 I have another cymbal. So right now the second external output is going to be this particular pad, and so that's coming through there. If I want to use any one of these other ones, I could have those, all 4 of them, as snare drums. I could have a couple snares, couple bass drums. I could have whatever I want, percussion. You can set this up for whatever one you want, but just remember you have to set up your pad type, which is the PD-8, because I'm using this particular PD-8. If you're using another one, then you have to find it on here, and how we do that is we're going to turn it, as you can see here, PD-8, then there's a PDX6, then there's a PDX8, PDX100. There's just so many different variations of pads. Whether it's kick drums or snare drums or cymbals, and that's how you'll select that. So again, you always want to go and use the best pad choice that you have, which is PD-8 for mine, because mine's a PD-8. And again, once you have that, you set that, it sets it in here, and you're good to go. Back up, and again you can save it, and you're good to go. Alright, if you guys have any questions about what I just did today, feel free to drop me a line. I can go over any other parts of the Roland OCTAPAD here. It's a great piece. I urge you, if you haven't tried one out yet, check it out. It's a nice addition to your acoustic drum set, and also you can use it as a standalone percussion kit as well for adding to a band. You could be the percussionist with this particular unit. So check it out, and if you guys again have any questions or comments, feel free. Don't forget to like and subscribe to JOEDRUMS2112, and we'll see you on the next video real soon. You guys take care. Bye-bye.